Greetings to all of you, my fellow Ugandans, wherever you are. Today I would like to say something brief about the issue of the court martial or military court, which the government of Museveni is trying to bring it back to the parliament of Uganda. The first thing Ugandans must know is that the NRA-NRM movement and its military wing is an anti-black people and anti-Africans. Ugandans should not listen to their words, which they say, oh, we are Pan-Africanists, we are, oh, what, oh, they are not. You cannot claim to be a Pan-African movement or army when at home you are shedding blood of the black Africans, the Ugandans. You are killing them, you are impoverishing them, you are grabbing land from them, you are destroying their environment, and then you claim you are a Pan-Africanist? How? The NRA, which they claim is now called Uganda People's Defense Force, is a personal army of Museveni. Is an army which is anti-Ugandans, because for them, they only want Museveni to be the president of Uganda. They don't want any other person to be voted by Ugandans in the position of the presidency. So, I want to urge you, all Ugandans, don't waste your energy to fight the returns of the military court. Don't. Let them return it. Let them put it in place. But focus on how to remove Museveni and the whole NRA-NRM system from the government and throw them into the dustbin of politics. From there, we can deal with them using the same court they have put in place. Ugandans must remember that in 1980, Museveni did not go to court. After claiming that the 1980 general election was rigged, he could not go to court to take any evidence. He just fled to the bush and started killing people there until he took over power. So, Museveni is somebody who is afraid of court, which is under another person than him. He only allows court to operate when he is the president and everybody is under him. So why should Uganda accept this nonsense? When they claim that there was a human rights violation under UPC, I want anybody to bring for us pictures of Ugandans being killed on the street of Kampala or on the street of Mbale or on the street of Jinja or any other town in Uganda by the UNLA. Let somebody bring. In Uganda, when Museveni was Minister of Defense under Yusuf Lule, he killed Baganda's sons and daughters on the street of Kampala during no Lule, no work. This one is there documented. Again, in September 2009, during Kayonga riots, Ugandans were murdered by the same Museveni and his system when he is now in government as president. In the 1980s, he was in government as Minister of Defense. When he took over power, he went to Mukora and roasted people alive, let alone the killing that has happened in Luero, which they claim it was UPC. But to date, they failed to bring even one person. They could not bring Obote to court. They could not bring all the military officers of Obote who were fighting him in Luero to court because of the killing in Luero, which they claim UPC did and UNLA did. They could not jail even the Minister of Defense of Obote or the Minister of Security because of the Luero killing. No, nothing. There was nothing like that. Paul Mwanga was not put in jail because of the killing in Luero. When the same Museveni and his NRA, and which is now calling themselves UPDF, came to power, they went to the north. They buried people alive in Bushara. They killed people in Atiak, which they blame on LRA. In Bushara, which they blame on LRA. In Conakry, they say I remember watching a video where Museveni said we massacred those chaps. It was in Conakry. So these are people who claim to be Pan-Africanist. I don't know which type of Africans. Because if it is black, then the record is still, I'm still reading. Despite that, there's killing in Apa. When Museveni is president, there's killing in Apa. They cannot solve it for 14 years now. In 1980, there was no tribe that was killing another tribe in under Obote, despite the fact that there was war in Uganda region against the government. There was war in West Nile from Amin's remnants. There was no fighting and killing between one tribe and another during the time of Obote, during the time of Amin, and during the time of Obote one. There was no killing. If anybody have any evidence, bring it to challenge what I'm saying. Go to Agaga today in Kitgum district. Karamojong comes, we don't know whether they are Karamojong or they are some criminals. They come, they kill people, and they go back. They say they are Karamojong. It did not happen during the time of Idi Amin. It did not happen during the time of Obote 1 and Obote 2. If you think I'm lying, bring the evidence. It did not happen. The same people who claim that they are Pan-Africanist, which they are not, they are anti-Africans and anti-Ugandans. They have flooded actually land with Balalus. And these Balalus, unfortunately, they are the military, the UPDF, dressed in the civilian uniform with gun. They rear their animals on people's garden or field. They destroy foodstuff. They want to turn actually land into a famine area. So these are the people who claim they are Pan-Africanist. Ministers of Museveni are the one among the people grabbing land in northern Uganda. Idi Amin did not do that. Despite Idi Amin killing so many Lango and actually sons and daughters, they never grabbed land of the people, of the poor. Now, Ugandans who today are young, I call upon that you stand up and fight for your rights. Because if not, your future will be consumed by these people who have destroyed our country. These people are too scared to face trials in court because of the crime they have committed. All this nonsense they have committed. We need to come together, fight. If it means military, let's accept to do it, because peaceful means cannot. I am calling for this. I know I'm risking my life. They will look for me and they will want to eliminate me because they will say, oh, I'm causing insecurity, or I'm causing what? They did it in 1980. I want to challenge Museveni. You created this environment in 1980. You started calling for war. You went to the bush. You are not the only one who is entitled to take up arms, fight an elected government, and then come and sit in the State House for 40 years. You are not the only one. The young Ugandans must rise up and stand up and fight. After all, the gun the UPDF are using, you are paying for it through taxes. Get those guns from them and turn it against. Tell your brothers and sisters and fathers who are in the army that if you don't want to be a pro-people, we shall fight you. This one nobody should now fear, because it is too much. Our country is bleeding. While politicians are running after money, they don't care. They're just busy building the petrol station, they're building hotels, they're building boutiques or whatever. And they lie to you that they're going to bring change. They will never bring change. We need to fight for this change ourselves. I say this for God and my country. Thank you.